what sound people never talk about is the sound card, the love of the sound card. it just, oh man, it started with my first AWE 64-bit Willow Pond fucking shit on my IBM 166, and then it turned into your first Sound Blaster, and you were doing AD conversions. You're like, oh my god, you were using Centrillion Cool Edit, and the MPEG encoder just came out. It was a revolution for pornography, for music, for underground bootleg movies. The days of when the lame encoder, lame and MP3 encoder hit hit the market, and Napster and Metallica. No, the MP3 was a revolution, and it was like that, and now you can like compress data, and it was all about doubling the length of your Blue Book CD CD ROM burn. Excuse my voice. My voice is that's it. I've been screaming, but it was all about stacking that CD ROM burn, 750 megabytes. Um, right? Okay. And just yeah, and if you had a good compressor and you had multimedia like a computer, you could really start like you could just bootleg, and bootleg was exposure. It helped blow up the internet. Like I always told you, you know. But you fell in love with the MP3 codec. It, you know, you did. You fell in love with Winamp. You fell in love with your Sound Blaster, your first Sound Blaster card. It had FireWire. It had RCA output. It had USB output. It had quarter-inch output. It had it came with loaded library of software that was fully versed in input output translations of audio and codecs that you need, expensive codecs that you would otherwise pay for. And you fell in love. My first bitch said the Sound Blaster 512 card, by Creative Labs. That shit, everything. You went, you fucked your girlfriend, you recorded it, it went through your Sound Blaster. You went, you saw your favorite band reunite, break up 10 times, and come back together. You bootlegged it through your Sound Blaster 512 quad card, You then, you start making adult movies, you're onto your X5 5.1 surround sound, creative external card. USB fires right up, and everything every load you shot, every kiss on your mother's lips, every hug around your dad, every treasured moment past was lived through this fucking Sound Blaster external 5.1 on your computer. Everything passed through it. The birth of your niece, the everything you transcribed through your fucking computer. You fell in love with these sound cards. You go to the old driver guide. You're still using it. I do. I plug in my creative card. It's had cosmetic damage. I glued it back together. I tape it in spots. I burn shit to it. Super glue pads on the bottom so it's all sturdy. Had it rewired. It's all tricked out. I can't stop using it. There's no point otherwise. But you fell in love with your creative card. It was like your best guitar. It was like your best band. You lived your life through it. All you could afford was a Fender M80, and you lived your shit through it. It came with really bad algorithms for reverb, but it was your best bitch. Stand by, tried and true blue, dedicated whole bag that delivered upon every. You lived your life through that. Oh, that was your wife. That sound card. You know, and your graphics card too. I got a Rage. I got a ATI Rage card. Remember those days? I got an ATI Rage 2 Plus. Oh, I like that one. That's good on my eyes. An ATI Rage 2. Yeah. PCI card. Yeah. Oh, I love that shit. LPT monitor. Yeah, of course. What else? Yeah. Soft on the eyes, right? Yeah, 85 megahertz all the way up the spectrum, dude. It looks good on your shit. Hypnotic. Old school Commodore fucking 64 refresh rate. Just really easy on the eyes. Hypnotic. You're like, yeah, those early days of computers. That's how the ATI Rage cards translated. Everything else, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got a big monitor. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't look like an ATI old school PCI Rage 2 Plus card. That shit was the move. Yeah, but you everything you ever did, if you are an artist, you did it through your sound card or video card or your software too. Like MCI Video Wave was to me. It came with a stock library of shit that it's just like, oh my god, film. This is why I love film. You could simulate fucking cigarette burns on film. You could simulate a lamp burn through a 16 millimeter film projection. You can put in film scratches. You can put. It was just like wow. It's so analogous. In digital, you just put your dick in and you don't last long. It looks so good. It's so creamy and it's so wet. Oh, and their lips are bright red and their lip gloss. Oh, smiling. Oh fuck, smiling, acknowledging how she knows she's about to get it. What do you want, baby? You know, and she puts her tongue out. You're like, oh shit. You know, that's how good and creamy that software used to be. It was fun. Those were the days.